Hey, how's it going?
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So they didn't hear a word I said.
They didn't hear a word you said.
Just as well.
Go ahead and just say it again real quick.
Well, PJ was out of the room getting us some Topo Chicos, and I go, "Hey, this is Pete the Lockfather. I'm going to be your host today." I know you were worried because I was.
Yeah, you were only talking to yourself.
That's
what
it.
in the world?
Well, I'm old, so I guess I talk to myself.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but look at on my computer. Look what time it says.
Oh, yeah, it says 3:52.
Yeah.
And it's really 4:03.
How does that even happen?
It's your world, not mine.
Okay. Everybody, well, hey, welcome to the hashtag Lockboss Show and the giveaway. I tell you what, we're going to have a little bit of fun today. I got the Lockfather in the house. We got some Q&A. So this video, if you have some questions for the Lockfather, which I have one, go ahead and put them in the chat and we'll ask him. How about that? So, but before we do that, and while you guys put some questions in there, we're going to be drinking Topo Chicos. Cheers. Now, of course, these are the different, the Twist of Lime ones that someone sent us last week. So
a little bit
thank
of
you for
vodka
those.
in there.
Only in yours.
That's the way I like it.
I mean, if you're not giggling by the end of the show, something went wrong.
I giggle all day long. What can I say?
All right. So a couple other things. We got this in the mail from Doug Kimber. We actually got two of them. Thank you very much, Doug. Dad? Would you like a couple?
No, I'll take some before I leave.
You don't want to eat them on the internet?
No, because I'm a pig, you know. Okay, I'll take one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug. Looking forward to eating those. I know I saw the other one was in the sales office, and they've been eating them. Which I don't blame them. They're good. I love pistachios.
Me too.
Let's see here. All right, next up, we actually got two other gifts that came in the mail right here. So, as a matter of fact, this one's not open. Let's see what it is. I can see it sees candy wrapping. Let's go ahead.
Hopefully, it's nuts and chewies.
Tell us more.
Well, it says right there on the side.
Oh man, smell that.
Oh, I'm in heaven.
Oh. All right, let's see if I can make it from here. Come on. $5, I hit it in there.
All right, $5 you don't.
No, well, those are good odds. $100 if I get it in, $1 if I don't.
See how he is, Tubi. I got $5.
Oh, man.
Let's see what kind of goodies.
All right, let's look at these. Let's see.
Oh, look at that.
What?
My mouth is watering.
Very good. Thank you for sending that in for sure. Good times. All right, let's see here. Perfect. From a rain. Yeah, I spent 03. So guys, my son said PJ is brave for trusting the drink from a random on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, hey, it had to come from someone in the community, and you know, hey, that's one way to go.
Hey,
PJ dies from drinking Topo Chico. It's not a bad way.
Twist and lime.
Twist and lime.
It's pretty good.
Lime. It is actually, huh?
A little fun juice in there would be funner.
How do you know I didn't put any in? Maybe that's why I was late.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Well, hey, let's go ahead and let's hop in today's show. Let's go over the posts of the week, comment of the week, do some Q&A with the Lockfather, and I don't know, have a little bit of fun, eh?
No, it's all about fun.
Catch up with you. Let's see. All right. So with that said, let's go ahead and get after it. Now, of course, Julio, don't be scared to put a little music on from time to time. Everyone loves hearing from you. You can show your face, too, if you really want, I suppose.
Is it Christmas music?
Let's go ahead. All right. First comment of the week comes from Matt R. at Matt.S Lockshop. From Instagram, says, ready to get to work. Thanks, PJ and everyone at CLK for the orders this year. Matt, honestly, thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. And really cool to see your setup there. I got to see a nice kit, metal case kit. Got some GMS cylinders sitting there. Got the screwdriver. Did you get any of the screwdrivers that we did for Black Friday?
No.
Why not?
Well, you didn't give me any.
Did you put any orders in?
Oh. I put any orders in, I'm sure.
Got a big bro, some pinning tweezers, all sorts of good stuff. Wouldn't you say pinning mat underneath there?
Yeah, nice.
Next up, this one comes from Charles K, a.k.a. Lockchuck. Says, thank you so much for my prize. I love it all. Yeah, all sorts of good stuff there. I like that bumper sticker you like too. Do you like it too there, Dad? When it comes to locks, I'm a bit picky.
Hey, that's catchy.
Are you pretty picky
Very,
with locks?
Very.
Good stuff. All right. Charles, thanks for sending that.
That's cool that they send them in like that.
Yeah. All right. So, and I don't have my glasses on. They're over there. I'm going to go without them today. Says from Dayman of War. I get not wanting to be in the video. Seriously, we need more Lockfather. He is full of wisdom and priceless knowledge. Plus, he always makes sure he gets his money's worth. Great video.
Yeah, I thought it was a good video.
Yeah.
Even buying Dino Dog, Alice, dinosaurs, I still made money.
Yeah, so, that kind of brings us to the discussion for the day. Kylie, good job teeing up that comment. Let's talk about that video.
Okay.
Of course, we had, it was just a random thing that you were going to get it. Me and a couple of my kids had nothing going on.
Right.
So we went with you. And
yep.
Halfway there, I kind of pull out the camera. I'm like, hey, let's just do this. And it was fun to have Alice, and Addie was with us, but
she doesn't like showing herself.
Yep. I was showing it to Alice actually on Sunday and or actually Monday. And she was like, I can't watch it. I'm on it, It was just funny.
Yeah, because she was waving a lot.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Oh, it really was. But so I want to start it off with a question that I was asked by Mr. Sirwalt. Mr. Sirwalt, what's up? He said, what was in the safe? You guys never showed what was in the safe.
There was nothing inside.
Nothing. My one regret on that video was not coming back and filming you open it.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Right? Like, why didn't we do that?
Because about 3 weeks before that, I went to the same place. I bought a couple depository drop safes and paid $50 a piece for them. I already sold them both and made $400 to $500 off of them.
Really?
Yeah. Drop safes are popular.
Cool.
For businesses and whatnot.
Absolutely.
And I knew they had these other two, but unfortunately they couldn't find the other one after they told me they had them.
I know.
Because for, driving an hour, I was hoping to score more than one.
Yeah.
To make it worth it. But
with
the family.
Would you have still went just to get the one though?
Oh yeah, when I was going to go see your sister.
Okay. And yeah, having us along. We really put a beating down on that ROI though, between the food and then Alice. I can't remember, how did she convince you to go.
She
to
said she had the
Target.
money to pay for the dinosaur.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she goes, I got $10. That's what it costs. I said, oh, okay. And then she started whining a little, you know. I said, after we get this, we'll go get a, you know, pretzel and soda, and then we'll go to Target. And then she was as happy as could be the rest of the time.
Yeah.
And then we got there, and she found the dinosaur, and Addie says, oh, it's $45. And I said, $45? You told me you had the money to pay for it, Alice. And she goes, no, I don't. I only have $10. And then Addie says, well, I got a Target card that gives us additional 10. So I said, okay, well, you know, Grandpa, he'll buy it. And then she was happy as can be. And of course, her dad offers me $20 like it's a payoff, you know, keep his daughter happy. But Grandpa never minds spending money on the kids, except this kid, the grandkids, I should say.
No, that's good. Okay, so first question, Dayman of War actually asks, have you sold the safe already?
Not that one, but the other two I did.
The other two we didn't film.
Right.
But that one you have. How much you have it listed for? Do you remember?
$299.
Okay.
And it was a firefighter, not a sentry like I thought. But they're both about the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you got some questions here.
And it's not the best safe, but you got to give your customers variety with the dollars they have to spend.
Let me see here.
And a lot of guys just want to sell the good stuff. Well, I believe you got to sell whatever they can afford. And you tell them that it's not that good of a safe.
Let me see here. John Shelton says, I notice our comments are being ignored. Nope, I just have my, let me find them. Let me find them here. What did Iceman said? Okay, I like that. He says, awesome timing on reading it. He got embarrassed. Very good. That's good. Let's see.
He has a lot of different things on his screen.
Okay, here's one from Ken Nixon. Hey, Ken, how's it going? And by the way,
and thank you.
Yeah, you should have brought it.
Oh, you have a picture of it, don't you? I sent you a picture.
I think I might actually.
He sent me a hot dog ornament. What I got to get a bigger tree, and I'll hang it on that at the shop. And then he gave me a little 3-wheeler for the Stinger. You know, I had that little 3-wheel.
Okay, yep, I found it right here. Okay, let's see if I can do this.
Yep. And then he sent me a little cartoon of a 3-wheeler, and it said something about vaccinations, thinking it's the wrong, you know, like an ice cream truck or something.
Oh, yeah, I see that there. Leave it to Ken for a joke that could upset people.
Yeah, but it was great, Ken. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hopefully you kind of see that. Very cool, Ken. Yeah, thanks for sending that to him. Next time you're on, next month, I try to have the Lockfather on once a month. And so next time you come on, can you bring him?
Yeah.
Cool. Play a film, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. But here's actually Ken's question. Does the Lockfather have snow chains for the Stinger?
No.
Can we film you next time a big snow happens, driving it around?
No, because it won't be going anywhere.
Why?
It'll just be zipping in a circle.
Oh.
No traction, no weight.
Locks NY asks, question, Pete, will you please slap PJ? Oh, that's it?
Well, I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, so nice, Next question from John. Oh, okay, here's John's question. What was PJ like growing up?
He was always a good kid. Typical kid, pain in the backside. Got to get a hold of him once in a while. Slap some sense into him. Because, like most kids, especially a teenager, I don't want to do that. I want to eat and sleep, No, get outside and help me do some stuff.
Yeah.
So, no, he was always a good kid.
What talk to me about like what was it like at 15 when I'm working for you doing night lockouts and during the day doing stuff? I mean, how big
Well,
of a
you just
pain
didn't
was
like
I?
working nights because you couldn't get up. You couldn't hear the phone. I'd wake up and walk in there and say, "Let's go. We got a call." And I said, "You go." "Oh, Dad, I can't drive. I'm sleepy." So I'd drive, and not on all of them, but a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, typical teenager, rebellious. No, he never really was. But he said he was going to move out of Idaho because there was nothing to do. Did he do that? No.
Fair enough.
Do you remember saying that?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think every kid, like if you remember, I didn't want to be in small business, didn't want to do lock and key stuff, and wanted to move out of the area.
And look what's happened.
Yeah. I mean, what in the world? What in the world? Let's see here. I'm going to keep going down here. Let's see. Strauss says, I got an email today from the leashy company stating beware of knockoff leashes being made by another company that stole Mr. Leashy's design. Anyone get an email like that? That's interesting. I actually have more to talk about that on another day, actually. But for now,
everybody's trying to steal everybody's ideas anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to reserve from commenting on that until another time. But I do have thoughts on that. Let's see here. NY Locksmith says the video was still a great family trip and fun to watch. Hey, glad you like it. It was kind of a spur of the moment.
Yeah. Because I always like ride-alongs. People to ride with me. Because the wife doesn't always have time to go because she wants to play with her horses.
John says, being accused of being different, been accused of being a different person with the grandkids versus the kids.
No, I'm the same, I think. Don't you?
Well, I mean, I think that since you don't, I think that's probably normal because like typically grandparents don't play any sort of disciplinary role.
Yeah, I still don't with you.
Right. Yeah. They mainly just
I act like a kid with them, but my employees say I act like a kid half the time anyways, playing little pranks and stuff.
Yeah. Iceman003 says, Lockfather, what's your thoughts about home and builder expo? Specifically, is it worth setting up I'm guessing, a booth?
Hey, the more business you can get, the better off you are. I sell to a lot of contractors where we sell to apartments.
Yeah.
And get you
have some big.
Yeah.
I mean, you have some big apartment jobs you do.
Yeah, I have a 300 unit right now. I quoted out and they agreed. And we also sell them the bath hardware. I buy through CLK with all the locks.
Yeah.
But no, it's very profitable because they put the hardware on. All you're doing is selling it to them.
Yeah.
Builder, master key, it's very profitable. Everybody wants a discount, and I do give my big builders a discount. But, when they order hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of locks at a time, they should expect it, really.
Sure. Yeah. So, so back to his question, when it comes to the home and builder show, the little expos, that have the different regions.
Right.
Have you ever set up, or do you think it's worth setting up a booth for marketing?
I have never set up because I don't think we've had any here.
Yeah, we have like the home and garden show, which I think is what that is.
I did years ago, or the fair. I used to, set up all the time. I would try anything to create business. I probably didn't have time to do it because it's during summer and it's really our super busy season.
Yeah.
And it's, everything's profitable. Sometimes it takes a few years before you get anything out of it. But just get your name out there, let people know you're around is a great idea. Like I say, parades, shows like that. I still go door to door once in a while. If it's a new company, drop off my card, say, hey, if you need anything, here we are.
So I guess let me put it a different way. Do you think if, like, let's say a booth is $500 for the 3 days or something, do you think it's worth it for someone to set up a booth and try it out?
Yeah, I do. And then you'll know if it works for you or not in that area.
Yeah. Because
I've done the fair for 20 some years, and then I decided not to, because
too much money is my guess.
Yeah, because they raise it.
Well, no, you got too much money. Is that the?
Oh, now he sounds like everybody I know. You never have enough money because you never know how quick it leaves you.
I'm joking with you.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Trevor Lynchfield asks, what's the best way to get started in access control systems?
Well, we started out with the Town Steel and the other one, Trilogy, single units, hold on, get access in and out. You can get cards, you can get pins, you can get, buttons to activate them all, or a push pad. In our state, you have to be a licensed electrician now. I used to do home alarms until I got busted. They said, oh, you need a permit now, a license.
Yeah.
And you need 5,000 hours. And I said, well, I've been doing them forever. And they said, well, you have no way to prove it. And I said, okay, I'm done, because I'm not going to do it. But the standalone units work great. We sell a lot of them. I
think step one, right, is, doing like Town Steel type or alarm lock, stuff that is wireless, which is getting better and better all the time.
Yeah, and then we've done big places where we have a whole wireless system.
Yes, or I think that
copy.
Yep, and I think even another option to help start to get yourself familiar with it, that there's a lot of integrators out there that are getting these big jobs that unfortunately a lot of the Smiths don't even quote, right?
Right.
And they're typically looking for people in different areas to install the hardware. And if you want to start getting familiar with those and being around them and, trying to sign up with some of those integrators,
right,
like ADT, whoever they might be,
right,
to start installing those and getting your feet wet, that is another option as well.
Right.
You agree?
Yeah, because a lot of people don't want to install them.
Yeah.
They hire us all the time to install their stuff, and that's fine.
Yep.
That way you're not responsible if it doesn't work, because they didn't buy it from us.
Let's see here. I'm missing. James says, read mine, Lockfather. James, I'm sorry. I've been scrolling through here, and it sometimes gets jumpy. If I missed yours, I apologize. Feel free to post it again. And I'll get to it. Let's see here. Ken asks, what are the most popular locks your contractors buy? I can answer that, but I'll let you.
Yeah. Inexpensive. PJ sells a lock called City Lock, and it's a great lock. I think it's better put together than a Quick Set or even a Schlage F series. I've sold tens of thousands of them. I bet you over 100,000 of them. And the latches might break once in a blue moon, but overall, for the bang for the buck, that's what we sell in the shops all the time. We very seldom stock the major brands anymore because they're 3 times more than the City Lock.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't want to pay it. And there's some people that say, I only want Schlage or only want Quickset. Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll order it in for them. But I guarantee if they fail, we'll fix them. Give them a year or two.
I think the moat, okay, let's talk about this for a minute. I think the moat that you have when it comes to the builder's hardware,
right,
is that they have specific keying requirements.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And so it gets risky if you order a bunch of hardware you find somewhere, I don't know, on the internet, whatever it might be, and they get it and it's not right.
Right.
Because we're talking pallets.
Yeah.
We're not talking about a box or two.
Yeah, this is going to be an 8-pallet job.
Yeah, and so it's those type of things, I think, that really, besides the customer service you give,
Right.
is the keying setup.
Right.
Would you agree with me on
Yeah,
that?
because one guy, we did a keying, and I had a new guy do it, and I said, make sure it's all right. Try your keys, because with a builder master, that means there's a little ball in there and it will flip.
Mm-hmm.
If you use the change key and you flip it, or use the master key, it will flip it. But if you use the builder master, you can turn it either way. And he screwed some up, and we had to drive 25 miles to fix it for no charge.
Yeah.
But that's part of people learning, and that's part of doing business.
Yeah.
You know?
As a matter of fact, a fun fact about this is, when was it? So started doing CLK in 2004. In 2000 and up until about 2008, I was really trying. So we, of course, have the online presence, right? And that was the main thing. But a business segment I really wanted to get into was builders hardware. And in 2008, when all the weird stuff happened with the construction real estate industry, I all of a sudden found myself with a lot of opportunity. And so I went to all of the different ones in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, and actually picked up essentially all of them, and started providing all of the locks, and then also the bath hardware and that sort of thing. But as what I ended up running into was, so same thing, they wanted these builder master.
Right.
Okay. And as what would happen is, like one of the building, the lumber yards or whatever, would order like 10 house packs, right? Take them out to the job, which was not close.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, we'd get a phone call and they would say, hey, our builder key isn't working. And we'd be like, well, did you stick the customer key in it? And they're like, well, we don't know, but all we know is our builder key doesn't work.
Or the master key.
And our electrician can't get in, this can't get in, blah, 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 right? And so next thing you know, like they always expected us to go out there and fix it. We don't even have a company vehicle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I ended up actually just canceling all of that business. I just quit selling it. I was like, you have to go somewhere else, because it was just on my end of it, it wasn't worth it. Now your end's different. Yeah. Right. And it works out better for you. But right. Those were rough years. I mean, we'd randomly have a sales rep show up to the office and be like, hey, I need all of these locks changed, and then another key. It was tough. Right. It was a tough
in 2 days.
Yeah, it was tough.
And the good thing about a builder master, the master, and the change key is that all they got to do is give their subs the builder master, and they can get every house. As soon as they sell it, they use the change key. The master doesn't work, or the builder master doesn't work. So a lot of new houses, we still wanted to rekey them myself, but it might be sold once and then you get them rekeyed.
Yeah. Next comment, Vernon, how's it going? He asks, or he says, I have set up at a flea market and got very good from the card he gave out to several large contracts. That's awesome to hear, Vernon. Yeah. I think this goes to show.
That's how I started. You just go to all the flea markets.
Yeah. I think that's something that if you can get out in front of people,
right,
then you're going to get some business out of it, which is really cool.
Right. Had to feed this kid when he was a baby somehow.
Yeah.
And I was always guaranteed a lot of money at the flea markets.
Yep. Let's see here. Next up from Lockpicking Dev says, this is cool stuff, CLK. Thanks for being awesome. Very kind of you. Thank you. Let's see here. Telling people, I'm trying to read this Strausser's comment here. Need to get a booth at Tow Show convention this year in Baltimore. Tow Show, unfortunately, another supplier was there with key machines and programmers. Stood there and listened to the one rep telling how it works, but they didn't tell them about the leashes or how to find the key code and all that stuff. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of, in the world we live in today, like let's call it omni-channel, right? Like, we live in an omni-channel world for sure. Next up, Keith Moore says, do you cut customer supplied keys?
Not anymore. We do and we don't. We've had so many
two different answers, by the way.
Customer keys, we explain that, a lot of them aren't right chips or it's not the right blank. You copy it, then you go to program it, and it won't program because it's the wrong key. Now they're all ticked off at you. And I just had so much of this that I'm done. If the guys think they can do a remote, no problem. But cut customers' keys, because a lot of them, if you don't check it with a magnet, you don't know if you're cutting steel or brass. And we don't cut steel on our regular key machines because it will dull the blade, and then it's another $100, $150 to replace that.
Mm-hmm.
So I try not to.
Yeah.
And they get upset with
which is interesting, and we've had some discussions like this in the past.
Oh, many times.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. We'll keep her going here. From James E. Step, how are you, sir? He asks, what is your average charge to drill the average big box gun safe in Idaho?
Trip charge plus $200 an hour, usually.
So you don't do flat rate?
Well, we do. But, if you know what you're doing, you can get it open in an hour or less,
So you do flat rate or you do it by hour?
We do it by hour.
Why?
It's 1 hour minimum.
Okay.
Plus your trip charge.
Okay.
And then whatever repairs.
So minimum 250.
Yep.
So I'm guessing if you were
minimum
to go to
250, no.
Well, you said $200 an hour plus a $50 trip charge.
No, it's 75.
So 275 minimum.
Right.
Okay. And so
that doesn't repair it. That just gets it open.
So let's say if Cabela's were to call you, just for this example,
we go to there all the time to work for them.
You would go out there and you would charge, you would quote them a minimum of 275,
right?
Up to, of course, most of them are Liberties or whatever.
Right.
And so you probably have a ballpark, about how long, probably you tell them what.
Well, Liberty would do all their work. So around here.
Yeah. 275 to 400.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because Liberty usually sends us their lock, where we want to put a different lock on it, but it's all good.
So 275 to 400.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give them a.
Yeah. I'd say 275 to 500.
275 to 500. Okay. Okay. And then repair. So that's just to get it open. If they want it to be repaired, how much? Are you going to put some ball bearings in there? You're going to put a rod in there?
Well, you put a tapered pin.
A tapered pin, yeah.
It depends on the safe. A ball bearing out in the field, we don't carry a welder. In the shop, we do, and most of the times we weld the tapered bolt in, and then fix it, or put it split, put a bolt in between, or a bearing in between them.
So like a real clean one, right? Let's say, like a Liberty, like you know how to drill them. It's not that big of a deal, right? You already have all the tapered pins, right? You're going to put one in, you're going to Dremel it off.
Right.
And then you're going to put the face back on, right?
Right. What covers everything.
Yep. And then are you going to replace the back end? Or are you going to keep it open with a little hole in there? What do you like to do with that?
The back end, I usually keep it open out in the field.
Yep. Just keep it like that. And then just put the cover back on.
Yeah.
Right. How much you charging to do that?
Probably another $200 minimum.
Okay. There you have it. Perfect. Let's see here.
The ideal is to always put a taper pin in, put a bearing in, put another taper pin in, and weld both sides. But you don't have the opportunity when you're out in the field always.
Sure. Yeah, of course, like most things, there's a lot of nuance in it. Right. But as a ballpark, hopefully that helps. Right. Well, perfect. Man, lots of great questions. Thank you all for being here, Dad. Thanks for being here, hanging out a little bit. Okay, we have one more who came in. Let's do this one real quick, and we'll answer on. This is from David McMichael. David, thanks for joining us today. The question is, What is the most effective way to advertise? I have tried direct mail with little success.
I've done it all. Phone books, no more.
Thank you.
Yeah, you took me forever.
Thank you.
Google, it's a great way. So I've always said, get stickers made up, put on their front door of any commercial building, on a car, put them, on their front windshield over in the corner or the back, so that you say, hey, if you're ever locked out, there's our number. Anything you can do to get your name out there, I'm a firm believer. Pass out lots of cards. You can go to Vistaprint and get, 500 of them for less than $20. So we hand out lots of cards. I used to keep them in my pocket, but they always got sweaty, so I don't carry them anymore.
And it's a limp card, all wet.
All wet and wrinkly. But, make sure you always have some in your vehicle where you go, oh, here, let me get you one. But anything you can do is the best way to do it. Yeah. We used to do door hangers and everything. Now they're illegal in Idaho to put up.
So I would say to kind of help to add a little bit to what Dad said there is, one, the best customer to get is a customer you've already have. So making sure you're stamping your keys with your name, you're leaving stickers on commercial doors so they know who to call. How many times you get calls because of that?
All the time. And give them your business card.
Yeah, business card. And so that's, I would say, for the customers you have, I think it's a must. Like, if you're going to give them a key, make sure it has your name on it, number one.
Yeah, because every key we own, except rubber-headed keys, have our name on it.
Because think about it, your company name and maybe or phone number is literally in the person's pocket every day, which is really cool.
Right. We don't put the phone number because we have it large, but that's a great idea.
Yeah. And so that number one. And then as far as getting new customers, I think the best thing you can do, and I know a lot of people on here will agree with me, and they'll also talk about how difficult it can be depending on that city or state you're in, is a verified Google listing with some basic SEO. And I would say to watch on our channel. I've brought Sam on a few times talking about it, watching those and, doing what he says on that. But I think
we tried to do some advertising on Google and they haven't approved us yet. We've applied 5 times.
Yeah.
And
man, and I know, guys, hey, at the end of the day, I know what you're saying. Like, it seems like all the weird, like, scam, like bait and switch companies out there, like, they've been able to do it, but all the legitimate ones struggle so bad. And I'm actually having lunch with Sam on Thursday. I'll be bringing it up to him, and talking through it. But yeah, it's just tough, And
I use Sam, and he goes to bat for me, but he doesn't understand why.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Let's see here. Okay, last question, one more, and then we'll close it up here and get on to the winners, which is from Raymond Frento. Raymond, how's it going? He says, what pick set would the Lockfather recommend for SFIC, and does CLK sell them?
Yeah. FIC?
SFIC, yeah.
Yeah. I use pretty much the leashy pick on a lot of them, but the FIC, where you have the control, there's little holes in that. You sell those tools.
Okay, so we don't sell them anymore.
Okay.
But I'm more than happy to talk about it. We only don't sell them because we just couldn't get a good enough discount, honestly, to be able to resell them and be competitive. And like, we don't want to charge you a bunch more than you could get them somewhere else, right? And so
it picks the control, so you're able to pull it out.
And so Peterson makes SFIC tension wrenches. You can go to their website and get them. We actually sold them for years. I just didn't feel right buying them and then selling them.
I made mine.
Did you?
After seeing how they were.
Yeah. And but anyways, Peterson has them. Just go to the website and look it up. And yeah, there you have it. Why not? All right. Let's see here. Hey, Cheryl says, I've been going through the CLK SFIC course right now. Pretty good stuff. Glad I jumped on it during Black Friday. Cool. Cheryl, I'm glad you got that. Hopefully you get a lot out of that. Appreciate you. Perfect. All right. With that being said, let's get on to the winners. Julio, you've been awfully quiet while we've been chatting it up. I was really hoping for a little something with some of the jokes the Lockfather had, but hey, it's all right. You do you. Let's go and put some music on here and sales at CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts soon. How to win. Comment on our videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's videos for our weekly giveaway. You will also be entered in to win one of two $2,000 shopping sprees at CLKsupplies.com. Those two winners will be announced on December 28th, which is next Thursday, by the way. There we go. So with all that being said, let's announce this week's 5.
I just got text from one of my builders want 3 duplexes.
Hey,
Locksmith, so that's good.
3 more duplex with the locks.
That's it, and bath hardware.
That's how we like it. All right. Winner number 1 this week is Zach2763. Zach, congratulations. Winner number 2 is Matt Coda. Matt, congratulations. Winner number 3 is NY Locksmith. Awesome. I just saw you on here. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Winner number 4 this week is Rigid Edge Locksmith 4884. Congrats.
Congratulations.
And last but not least, winner number 5 this week is Nicholas Rice 6775. Of course, we still have our Lockboss Lockpick lineup full zip hoodie going on. You can purchase it or get it free with orders over $432.10. Of course, I actually got one on today. Love it.
Yeah, must be nice. No, I did get one.
You did?
I took one. You're a little snug on me, but that's okay. I'm trying to go down again, not up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And you're giving away $2,000 worth of product. Is that what it was?
Yeah. So two $2,000 shopping sprees.
So I think I order enough where I should at least get 4,000, right?
What? Well, what's this guy talking about?
Pops don't get nothing.
Hey, wait till you see. By the way, wait till you see what we're doing for season 3.
Oh, really?
Starting next year.
Yeah, awesome.
Good stuff. Let's see here. John says he wants. I want to see your receipt for that hoodie, PJ. The only thing I can show you is a inventory adjustment for -1 extra large.
And mine. I'm not paying for it.
Oh, what the heck?
See, this is what I get abused.
That's funny.
Throw a dog a bone once in a while.
Okay, fair. But all right, everybody. Well, hey, thank you for coming and hanging out. It's been a blast being here with you, Dad. Once again, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for letting me on.
And you have to make sure you let us know when you sell that safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everybody, I hope you have not only a wonderful and safe Tuesday evening, but coming up, I hope you have a absolutely wonderful Christmas, a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to being back here with you, same place, same time next Tuesday, which I'll have our social media staff with us that will be talking about our favorite videos of the year. So hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next week. We'll see you.
See ya. Have a good evening.
you.